telling Savage, hey, I'm the one that's gonna beat him, not you. And he slaps him. Hogan's jealous of Savage. Hollywood Hogan jealous of Savage. He's not lifting a finger to help Savage. Scott Hall, you saw him. Conan. As Sting remains in the ring with Hollywood Hogan. I don't think Hogan wants to be in there with him. I know he doesn't. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Nitro! Get ready for 3 solid hours of WCW action live from El Paso, Texas. We are at the Activity Center on the campus of UTEP for the stars of WCW as we prepare for the biggest February in professional wrestling history. Tony Schiavone, Mike today, and you know what that's all about, don't you, Mike?
Well, Tony, I don't think we're going to have to wait very long to see an appearance by the New World Order as we see Eric Bischoff lead Hollywood Hogan out in front of this tremendous crowd. They're at a fever pitch. You ever seen this many signs before the Nitro?
Never in my life have I seen Nitro with a reception like we are receiving here on the banks of the Rio Grande in Texas, and Hollywood Hogan makes his way out along with Eric Bischoff to disrupt and begin this 3-hour edition live of Monday Nitro.
Well, I can't wait to see what Hollywood Hogan has to say about all the dissension problems that are currently threatening the future of the New World Order, and specifically the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, we saw at the top of the program, you saw a little snip of what happened at the end of the program last week. You see NWO Texas fans here, and you saw that Hogan and Savage literally were nose to nose. They have been having their problems, that's no question, and these problems they've been having have disrupted the New World Order, and not a good time for the NWO to have a disruption when Hogan and Sting will vie for the vacated title coming up on the 22nd of this month at Super Brawl 8. The posing, the showboating, that is all Hollywood Hogan. And of course, they always supplement that with a bunch of lies.
Revising history.
That's exactly what they've been doing.
And we love each and every one of you too. You know, Hollywood, everywhere I go now, people ask me, they say, Mr. Bischoff, how in the world have you achieved so much in so little time? And you know what my answer is? My answer is because I followed the rules. Not WCW's rules, not Turner Executive rules, not even Ted Turner's rules. I followed Hollywood's rules. And I learned a very good lesson from that. But Hollywood, there is someone who hasn't.
Well, you know, boss, when you talk about the guidelines, the laws of the NWO, we all live, we all breathe by Hollywood's rules, man. And now that this WCW thing, the word is on the street. It's in the gyms in Venice Beach. It's in all the girly bars. And now that the word is out, the WCW is stirring all this stuff up. I'm sick of the gaga. I'm sick of all these WCW fans talking about the NWO unwinding, And I'm real sick of the WCW fans saying that Macho Man is leading the way, that Macho Man is leading the brigade. Well, we're here tonight to take care of all the simple family business. Number one, this is not a case of spare the rod and spoil the child. Tonight, Hollywood is gonna show Macho Man, show all my NWOites why there is a pecking order, why everybody out there should worship the ground I walk on. Because tonight, I saw Macho Man's Taurus out back with a trunk open, and I know he's in the building. I got my NWO brothers on the hunt, and as soon as we find Macho Man, we're gonna lace his boots up, throw him in this ring, and Hollywood is gonna give that coward the wrestling lesson of his life.
Holy smokes!
He asked for it.
Ooh, yeah!
He's asking again.
Well, he might get an answer to his challenge.
Somebody say something about a pecking order! I'm number one, and I don't care who's number two. I accept your challenge. I'm gonna put on my wrestling clothes. I'm gonna put on my fighting clothes. And brother, I'm gonna treat you like garbage, boy. I'm gonna beat you from El Paso, Texas, all the way to Juarez. And after I embarrass you, and after I expose you, at Super Brawl, it's gonna be the Madness versus Sting for the world title. Dig it? Let me tell you something, Macho Man. Don't put the cart in front of the horse. The beating I'm gonna give you tonight is because you stepped over the line and the NWO loves you. So take your lumps, get out here, and I'm gonna set you straight, Macho Man.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we can't believe what we just heard, that the Macho Man and Hollywood Hogan will battle later on here tonight live on Nitro. They've agreed to it, and we'll be back with more live from El Paso after this.
For life.
Back live on Nitro. The Nitro girls are in the center of the ring as we continue in this program. Already a ton to talk about. We knew going in the Steiners would get a shot at the World Tag Team title with Hall and Nash later on here tonight in this 3-hour telecast. But now add on top of that, that Hogan, Hollywood Hogan challenged the Macho Man Randy Savage. He accepted, and those two men will wrestle here tonight. Mike Tenay, we have the making of our biggest Nitro ever here tonight from El Paso.
Tony, can you believe it? It's the NWO versus the NWO. That has to be a first.
That's the first time ever, you're exactly right. And it will happen. Verbal contract, it's binding, they've agreed to it. Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage will wrestle here tonight. Tony Schiavone and Iron Mike Tenay. No Larry Zbyszko. Ladies and gentlemen, I can only say that I have no idea where the man is. I don't know if it's a breakdown in communication, maybe a flight delay or whatever. The fans have been chanting his name as we walked out, but there is no Larry Zbyszko here at this moment. And hopefully before this telecast is up, we'll hear and see the living legend Larry Zbyszko. But, you know, Mike, Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage, one of the biggest main events we've ever had on this program. They have agreed to it. We talked about the problems with the NWO. They have certainly had their problems. It's really coming to a head once and for all here tonight.
Tony, I guess it was inevitable with the king-sized egos involved, with people like Hollywood Hogan and the madness that is Randy Savage. You believe that Hogan said that the NWO was unwinding in the terms of WCW fans? They're just plain falling apart.
That's exactly right, and we're going to see those two men collide here tonight later on live. Speaking of a collision, take a look at what's happened the past couple of weeks between Mongo and the British Bulldog.
And everybody knows the Bulldog, how strong this man is, the power he possesses. So that was a good move by Mongo. Wait till he gets in the ring, steps through those ropes, nail him.
Mongo is one determined individual and one intense man. And you're right about the difference in experience in the ring. But Mongo, what he lacks in experience makes up for just determination and athletic ability.
That's like some guys can play the human game of chess. Mongo just hits you over the head with the board.
Davey Boy, look at how he picks up Mongo with these and power slams him down. 1, 2, and 3.
He got him.
Davey Boy Smith with that running power slam of his gets a big win here on WCW Monday Nitro.
I gotta hand it to that pumped up Englishman. Mongo kind of dissed him last week and underestimated him. But we gotta say it here in Texas, don't we? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I'm here to guarantee you, all you people, all my brother Texans, and him, that ain't gonna happen again.
That time Mongo was waiting for him, caught him coming in with the big boots, but now the Bulldog counters with a series of forearms.
Watch this, he's taking Mongo right over.
Both men almost went head first. They both though land on the outside on the apron, actually on the floor that time. And the British Bulldog, after Mongo caught him out, come in with a lot of...
Oh, man.
Oh, my. Oh, my. What a fight we have going on here between Steve McMichael and the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. And look at the block by the Bulldog. I believe the bell's down. I believe this is going to be a double countout.
Well, the last thing Mongo wants is to lose this match in his backyard. He came to fight.
Talk about fighting with reckless abandon. Both men brawling up the aisle.
What a brawl that occurred just a week ago when we were in the Alamodome in San Antonio, Texas. And it has touched off quite a war with Mongo and the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. We are back to action live here in the Activity Center in El Paso, Texas, on the campus of UTEP. And we're going to begin things with a man who has really changed his ways over the past few weeks in Glacier, Mike Tenay.
Well, Tony, it's been more than just a change in attitude on the part of Glacier. It's been really a total change in in-ring style as well to go along with that attitude. We've seen him not rely nearly as much on his martial arts techniques and really just let loose, using everything from fists and also putting in a lot more wrestling holds than we've seen in the past from Glacier. He's letting it all hang out.
Glacier, who turned his back on the Cat recently on WCW Saturday night on Superstation TBS, will come into the ring to face a man that we have seen. We took a special look at a little video package of what has transpired with Mongo and the British Bulldog, and Mongo's going to come out with a fighting spirit. And, you know, he approaches every match the same way, Mongo. He is determined, he has a lot of intensity, and he's got to be on top of his game here against Glacier in this opening bout live on Nitro.
Well, it's always full speed ahead for Steve Mongo McMichael as we continue our Lone Star State Tour. Sort of a homecoming for Mongo. He has the home state advantage in this matchup against Glacier.
Native of Austin, Texas, member of that Longhorn football team, University of Texas, of course, as a great collegiate, and then went on, of course, well documented his pro career with the Bears and the Packers. But right now, you know, wasn't that long ago, we wanted to talk to Mongo about football, and he said, hey, I want to talk about pro wrestling because that's what I am. I'm a pro wrestler, and he's a great pro wrestler, former United States heavyweight champion, and he gets a rousing ovation from the Texans here in attendance. Here comes Mongo.
Well, Tony, it was just a couple of weeks ago. It was the day after the Super Bowl that we tried to get some comments from Mongo for our Nitro audience, and he refused. He says his total focus, his total concentration is now on his wrestling career.
Speaking of focus and concentration, ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight during this 3-hour telecast, Hall and Nash will defend the Tag Team Championship against the Steiner Brothers, plus Hollywood Hogan. If you just tuned in, you missed one of the most revealing, eye-opening interviews we've ever had, and it came a part of the NWO, and Hollywood Hogan will face tonight the Macho Man Randy Savage here live. Billy Silverman has called for the bell, and here we go.
Can you believe that? Now they have Hollywood rules, I guess, to go along with the Wolfpack rules and everything else that the New World Order. They love to change everything. You know, I think that it's Hogan just insisting on that pecking order that has really gotten under the skin of Randy Savage.
I'm very interested to see whose side these NWO lights are going to be on when these two men walk out here. And Pound, you know, we have a visitor here.
What is this?
Yeah, you can put him right on your head. Louis Spicoli has joined our broadcast location.
Jeremy, tell him, I got something to say. Larry Zbyszko's, have you seen him?
No, we haven't. I mean,
Listen,
what do you know?
what do I know? I am Larry Zbyszko's friend, okay? Hey, we all make mistakes, okay? I am his friend. We made amends, but I want to know what happened to him. I got his bags, okay? He asked me to bring his bags to the building, which I did. They're right here.
So you got his bags?
I got his bags, but I don't know where he is.
You got his bags, but you don't know
They're
where
right
he
here.
is?
No! I don't appreciate you saying bad things about him either. I know what you were saying up here. You're probably cutting him down, trying to send him up the river already, aren't you, Shivani? You're too much. You are too much.
Spicoli, what are you talking about?
I can only assume what he was saying and what you were thinking today.
So you got the man's bags, huh?
They're right here.
Well, you assume wrong.
Do you want to look at the name tag?
Yeah, I know his bag. I know his Halliburton case.
Yeah, well, it's right here.
All right, back to the match here. Let's call this match. Do
your job. Don't you work? Do you work?
Yeah,
Then go ahead.
never mind. Full arm dragon twist by Glacier into the rib cage. And a reversal by Mongo.
I'm just really worried about my new friend Larry. I don't know what happened to him, where he could be.
Tony, do you buy that?
Can I finish this match here?
No. Well, yeah, go ahead.
Reversal into the ropes. And I'm sure he appreciates your concern.
Could you get back to the match, please?
To the midsection and the box handle. Oh, good move by Glacier. Picking up Mongo to the top.
Stunned him, dropping him throat first across the top, gets two, and Mongo rolls the shoulder.
Was that one of Larry Zbyszko's old moves?
He's used just about every one of them. If you're a good friend of his, you should know.
You know, listen, I know full well about the NWO. I know what they could do. I know all about Scott Hall. But when I saw Larry Zbyszko pie face Eric Bischoff, I knew right then it was very clear to me who I would choose. And I'm just saying that Larry Zbyszko is my friend. There's no reason to look at me funny.
Are we talking to the same Louis Spicoli? Are we talking to the same man that broke up one of his set of clubs on this television program not too long ago?
Oh, no.
Are we talking to the same guy that has been walking around behind Scott Hall?
Wait a minute, wait. President Clinton's in the scandal and the whole nation forgives him, but you are going to hold a pair of golf clubs on me?
Well, I'm just asking questions, trying to state facts here if I can. As Glacier is walking...
Didn't he get new clubs out of that anyways?
I don't know. You should know. Back elbow. Mongo caught him nicely.
Well, had him well scouted, was prepared for Glacier's move off the middle rope.
I'm so worried about Larry. God.
Well, we appreciate your concern
Could he have crossed the border or something? Got messed up.
He doesn't need to cross the border. You fly it up, never mind. To the top of the head, Mongo with forearm shots. And Mongo, out of the three-point stance, takes him off his feet and does it again.
Has Glacier in trouble. Now Mongo motions to the crowd that he's ready for the Mongo spike, and he's got him up.
He's got him up for the foul!
That's it.
Tombstoned him for the 3 count.
How about that?
Uh-oh.
What is this? It's Mortis. Mortis out of nowhere, pounding Mongo. And James Vandenberg is out. What in the world is this about?
Maybe I could ask him about Larry.
Obviously a well-orchestrated plan by James Vandenberg. The side Russian leg sweep by Mortis on Mongo.
Mongo, no one expected that. He got blindsided by Mortis after he spiked Glacier and got the win. This is shocking. Mongo has had his problems with the British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith. Well documented now. Look at this. Look at this. Mongo's up. And Vandenberg's down.
Oh, big boot to the midsection of Mortis, and now he's going to find out. Oh, first hand
got problems.
Thank you, Spicoli. You're right, he does. He got spiked.
What a homecoming! The return to Texas for Steve Mongo McMichael, and he's got the mic.
Now that's how we take out the trash in El Paso, Texas, baby.
How would he know? I thought he was from Austin, Texas.
He's from Texas, and when you're from Texas, you're from the
I
whole
hope
state.
you are watching, Bulldog, because you're going to get trash compact next.
Where are you from, Shivani?
That's not important. Your winner is Steve Mongo McMichael. Fans still to come. Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage will wrestle here tonight live.
Hope they'll find Larry.
This portion of WCW Monday Nitro is brought to you by Valvoline, the #1 choice of America's top mechanics. People who know use Valvoline.
We're back live on Nitro, everybody. Today, Shivani
Spicoli.
Spicoli.
But that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. I just want to know where Larry is. That's all I care about.
Wasn't it as late as this past Thursday on Thunder that you were still an NWO wannabe, walking behind Scott Hall, trying to convince Scott Hall that you could be a part of the New World Order? Where did this change of heart come about?
Why are you bringing up such old stuff?
Well, I only want to bring up the truth here.
Wait a minute. First of all, if you want to know the truth is that I came to the arena today, but before I came here, I was at the hotel, and I saw Larry. And Larry asked me to bring his, are you listening to me? Larry asked me to bring his bags, and that's exactly what I did. Now, I don't know where Larry is, but let me tell you something. I hope to God he's not in trouble. He could be in big trouble. I don't know. We're close to the border.
Still to come in this program as we go to the ring here on WCW Monday Nitro. We're going to have Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage. Since you have the mic, since you're a Larry Zbyszko fan, since you're a Larry Zbyszko friend.
He's my hero.
Okay, you should be very excited that Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage will be wrestling, and we're going to see the problems that have gripped the NWO come full fold here on this program.
Why would I be concerned with problems? Why do problems and my name even go together? They don't.
Well, I'm not going to get into that.
Why are you asking me about Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage?
This is the same Louis Spicoli that was dropping elbows recently on Larry Zbyszko. It sold out.
You guys are too much. I remember
I'm just trying to bring up a couple of facts.
Yeah. You remember he comping me food in Vegas? You remember that?
As Conan and Vincent make their way out, I want to remind you we have some big information coming your way. This coming Friday, February 13th, tickets go on sale for Monday Nitro. That will come Monday, March 30th at the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, home of the Blackhawks. Tickets go on sale this Friday at the United Center ticket office and all Ticketmaster locations. And we understand the Macho Man Randy Savage will be in town at Dominic's on South Ashland Friday at noon as tickets go on sale for the big event of Nitro. And we've got some big on-sale events this Friday coming to Cincinnati, to Auburn Hills, Milwaukee, and Mobile, Alabama that we'll talk about during the course of this program, The Bell Sounds. In this same program where the Steiners look to get the World Tag Team titles back from the Outsiders. Nash and your friend, Scott Hall.
Wait a minute, hold on. See, what you don't realize is that I am an impressionable youth, okay? I could sway off the beaten path time and again because I'm just young. I watch the TV, I like things, you know, but now sitting down, getting a little older, you know, tomorrow's my 27th birthday. Happy birthday to me. You know, now that I'm really sitting down and trying to grind into WCW here, I really had to focus on a legend. And I focused on Larry Zbyszko. I had to reach deep down, Tony. See, as an announcer, you don't know what that's like, and neither do you today, but as a wrestler, you need to reach deep down. And that's exactly what I did.
You've changed your ways in 4 days.
It only takes 4 seconds to change your ways, Tony. See, if you weren't the same way every day that you have been in 13 years, you would know that.
Well, what exactly was it that convinced you, Spicoli?
Track record, Mike. Track record. Notice how I called him Mike and not you, Tony. It's track record.
Speaking of track record, the NWO is having a problem with their track record right now. And later on tonight, Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage will wrestle. Anytime these two athletes have a match on Nitro, it's a big deal. But tonight, two of the biggest stars the sport sport has ever seen in the history of our sport. The Macho Man and Hollywood Hogan will wrestle, and both men are members of the New World Order. As Norman Smiley, Snapmare takes Konnan down.
Well, wait a minute. I'm wrestling Chris Adams tonight, and both of us are part of WCW. You make it like it's a big deal. We're going to have a wrestling match. Whoop-de-doo. Of course, it's the two biggest names in the history of the sport.
When you come out, we'll give you your due.
You give me my due all the time.
Don't you need to go back now and get ready for it, like right now? Go back and change?
You trying to chase me off,
No,
Sean?
I was just wondering. I want you to get prepared. Snapmare take over Konnan now. Head of steam, hitting the...
Oh! What a drop kick in the corner by Konnan. And what a response here from this crowd in El Paso, Texas, near the Mexico border for the representative of NWO Mexico, Konnan.
Did you guys know Konnan was Mexican?
Full arm dragon twist into a hammerlock, and Konnan, look at that forward roll out of a hammerlock.
He's not Mexican, but he lives in Mexico City.
That's what I meant.
Look at this move here, Mike. Norman Smiley is a fine mat wrestler. We've seen him on many of our programs. And here on Nitro against Konnan, he's all tied up.
A couple of very accomplished international wrestlers, both who rely extensively on submission holds, as we see Konnan now working on both the head and the arm of Magic Norman Smiley.
You guys listen, but you just don't hear, do you?
Oh! From a front facelock into a DDT, dropped him on his head.
Konnan, oh, he's having a good time here tonight. Here on the border of USA and Mexico.
It's close to home. He's having a party.
As we head to Super Brawl 8 and the spectacular event that will once and for all crown a world heavyweight champion, the vacated title, we await Sting and Hollywood Hogan. But Hogan cannot look ahead because he has probably the most important NWO match ever tonight against the Macho Man Randy Savage. Here's a hook and a good move by Smiley. 1, 2 with a fisherman
It's not
suplex.
a good move. Yeah, okay, fisherman suplex, very good.
Gosh, thank you. I didn't know I was going to get graded out here.
Well, I didn't know either until just now.
Up on top of the great leapfrog and a good move by Smiley. Pinning combination, only got a 2.
There's a pinning combination right there.
Oh, what a reversal by Konnan.
And a 2 count. Near fall on both sides that time as Vincent looks on.
Norman Smiley's tough. Tough. It's what athletes are made out of.
How about that? It's Konnan who gets his shoulder.
Smiley tried for the gut wrench. That was reversed by Konnan, who rolled through for a 2 count on the shoulders of Norman Smiley.
Not so sure. It looked like both men had their shoulders down that time. And a pickup. 187 is right. Spicoli dropped him on his noggin with that one.
Cradle DDT by Konnan in mid-ring.
Okay, now somebody go back and find out if Zbyszko's here.
Well, we have people checking on that right now as we speak. We have a pretty accomplished staff here.
Getting
seeing
nervous.
if Larry Zbyszko. And he's got him in the Tequila Sunrise.
Tequila Sunrise.
And it's over. Konnan is your winner. A big win for the New World Order as Mike Tenay is making his way to one of our locations to do a special interview here tonight.
I know what happened. Larry Zbyszko had too many Tequila Sunrises last night.
That's not funny.
I think so.
All right, your winner, Konnan, here on WCW Monday Nitro. And now with a very special interview, let's go to our colleague right now, Mike Tenay.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining me here in El Paso, Texas, representing General Motors Motorsports, is Mr. Brad Dillon. And Brad, I understand that you have an exciting announcement to make.
Yes, tonight we're happy to announce that WCW is proud sponsor of our number 23 Busch Grand National Team, driven by Lance Hooper, driver out of Southern California. Lance is somebody that's been racing in the Winston West Series. He's the driver that Pontiac has had his eye on for the past couple years, somebody that we feel is going to be a champion, following the footsteps of Kyle Petty, Richard Petty, and the likes of Bobby Labonte.
Well, what about in the future, the near future for WCW Motorsports and GM?
Well, we have a lot of things on the drawing board in between the two companies, and I think you'll see that we'll have a lot of exciting things going on here in the near future.
Now we're taking a look at some footage right now of car number 23. This is the Lance Hooper car.
Yeah, it's a Pontiac Grand Prix. This car's been going real quick out on the racetrack here down in Daytona for practice. It's been leading up to this weekend's festivities down at the track.
And how about long-term future for WCW Motorsports and GM?
We are very excited about the team, about the driver, and we think that there's nothing but great things ahead for this organization.
Well, Brad, we want to thank you very much, and we will return with more exciting action right here on TNT's Nitro.
Mike, thanks a lot. Car 23, driven by Lance Hooper this year with WCW Motorsports. Still to come tonight, Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage. The NWO will battle, and the Steiners in their quest to become World Tag Team Champions again. Welcome back, fans, to WCW Monday Nitro Live, or later on tonight, Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage will collide one-on-one as the Nitro girls come out. And as I said, we got some big on sales coming up this Friday, February 13th. Fans, will let you know that on Sunday, March 22nd, a big event coming to the Crown in Cincinnati. That event will start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and tickets will go on sale this Friday, February 13th at the Crown box office and all selected seat outlets. And on Saturday, March 28th, a big event in the Palace of Auburn Hills outside of Metropolitan Detroit. Tickets available at the box office and Ticketmaster there. And we also want to let you know that we want to see your Nitro Party videotapes. You can send your Nitro Party tapes to Nitro Party, 1 CNN Center, P.O. Box 60, Atlanta, 30303. We're going to be drawing for another grand prize winner for that Nitro Party at your location with Mean Gene and the Nitro Girls to get your tapes in. And later on this telecast, we're going to be seeing another winner in our Nitro Party contest.
I thought you were talking about me when you said we could see another winner.
You'll get your chance to win a little bit later on, Louis Spicoli, who has joined us at our broadcast location.
Just don't feel right.
What? Look, Nick Patrick's in the ring.
Very good, Tony.
What is he doing in the ring?
I don't know, but there's JJ.
Good call, Louis. JJ going in the ring.
Has anybody found Larry? Uh-oh, he's got a microphone.
Mr. Patrick, you are not the official assigned to this next match, and I don't know why you're out here, because as far as I'm concerned, you are still under suspension, and I think you should leave the ring.
Let me hold this microphone for just 1 second, please.
Uh-oh.
I am falsely under suspension because I have never been put on trial. There's never been any formal charges brought up against me. You know why? Because WCW does not want to stand behind you. Now let me give you a little insight on Nick Patrick. I have been with this company since this company started. In fact, I was with the company that Ted Turner bought and turned into WCW. And unlike you, I've never put myself on the open market to go to the highest bidder. I've stayed with WCW because I believe in WCW. Now this so-called controversial tape that you've shown has done nothing but show Nick Patrick doing his job and doing it well. You've got nothing against me. You've got nothing on me. And unless this issue gets settled real soon, you're going to have nothing but lawsuits chasing you, and you're going to have to watch your back 24 hours a day, mister, because I have done nothing wrong, and I stand by my word, I stand by my reputation, and I'm going to do this match here tonight.
Well, what you don't understand is that if you have some legitimate gripes, this is not the time or the place to air them. I do have the authority to keep you from coming into this ring, and I'm prepared to exercise that authority, and I've got some security people here right now that are prepared to escort you out of here. Out!
That's a lie. J.J. Dillon has never exercised a day in his life. He can't exercise nothing.
Stop it. Bye-bye.
He's not going to hear me. He will hear from me again. I'm not going to be treated like this. I'll make a living for my family.
Now,
not that anybody else is going to stop.
Recently that he would be here on this program, and there you see WCW security. Nick Patrick, you are out of here.
See, you guys, that's a perfect example of hearing but not listening. Or listening but hearing.
I'm not going to be like that.
Sounds like the voice of the NWO talking to me, Louis Spicoli.
Which voice would that be?
Yours.
I don't think so, Tony.
All right, tonight the Steiners and a chance to recapture the gold as they will face the Outsiders, Hall and Nash. And Hollywood Hogan is here against the Macho Man Randy Savage.
That's huge.
And if you thought the NWO had problems, if you thought that maybe they were getting ready to implode, then fans, tonight may be the night when Hogan and Savage meet live here on this 3-hour telecast.
I can't believe this show that we're watching right now is going to have Hollywood Hogan and Macho Man Randy. I can't believe that. Most people would have to pay for it. We get to see it for free.
You're exactly right. Good point.
I know I'm right. You're telling me you know I'm right. I know I'm right. It's free. Oh my goodness.
You bucking for a broadcast job now too?
I bet if I asked, I could get one, but no, I just want to see Larry Zbyszko okay.
You want to see Larry Zbyszko okay?
Yeah, I just want to make sure he's okay. I didn't want to see Disco Inferno come out just like the Village people, but we're going to see it anyways.
Disco Inferno and Yuji Nagata. It's going to be a great matchup here as Nitro continues live from El Paso, Texas. What a day we've had. What a week we've had in the state of Texas. And
feels like a year.
Just about a week. Last week, San Antonio, and then Beaumont, and Thunder, and now, of course.
And then my whole world turned around because I finally opened my eyes.
It happened in the state of Texas.
Right, just while I went home to California first, that's when it really happened. Then I came back.
I can't believe it.
Just like that.
You are unreal.
No, I am very real. That's the truth talking to you, Tony.
Sonny
I
Ono.
speak in Greek.
Sonny Ono discussing things with the Disco Inferno. I don't know what that was about with the exception of getting the attention of Disco. It worked, and now Nagata. Oh, my goodness.
You got to yell.
Wow, down he goes in a heap. And Nagata gut-wrench takeover.
Oh, it's going to leave a mark.
Well, you're not kidding, it is. And Yuji Nagata is immediately going for the Nagata lock. He wants to end it right now. Disco Inferno saw it and put the brakes on by going to the ropes.
Tony, the microphone's right at your mouth. You don't got to scream. Are you getting excited?
I get excited about this, Louis. Don't you get excited about our sport?
Oh, yes. Right back. Well, I can't remember back because I have this new memory thing.
To the back of the head goes Nagata as Mickey J is the referee. Check it in.
I can't believe you're not proud of me.
Well, I'm going to be very blunt about this. I don't believe you.
Oh, now you don't believe me?
Spinning neck breaker.
Me?
I've seen too many games played by the New World Order.
Oh, you're playing a big game. It's called denial. You can't deny the fact that I'm telling the truth.
How long has this been going on with you guys?
You want me to count the days?
No, forget it. Nagata sends...
What do you mean, who's you guys?
The new... Forget it. Hit to the chin, to the chest, to the midsection. Disco Inferno, as you see at the end of that boot by Nagata here.
Wish your face was at the end of the boot of Nagata. You're getting me mad now. I'm worried about the safety of Larry Zbyszko, and you're going on about games in the NWO. Doesn't go. It does. They don't mix.
I can only say this, and this is my opinion only. The fact that you're out here.
And then where's Larry?
And where's Larry? And you got his bags.
I got him.
Makes me feel something's not right.
Well,
you know where I'm coming from?
No.
A pick up over the top. And Yuji Nagata with a great over-the-top suplex.
Something's not right because Larry's not here. Why isn't Larry here? That's what I want to know. And nobody will tell me.
I think just maybe in a hunch here. Here's a cover now by Nagata. We got a 2.
What are you, a betting man? You got a hunch?
Got a hunch here that you know all about what's going on here.
No, I know.
I can't believe that you would tear up his golf clubs, that you would follow
Why
Scott
are you
Hall.
bringing up old things?
Again goes the Disco Inferno, and again we are seeing a suplex clinic on behalf of the star from Japan, Yuji Nagata, and now the Nagata lock.
Well, Sonny O's telling him no.
What's he saying anyway?
Something in Japanese, you don't understand.
I think he's trying to tell him he got to drop him again. I think he wants to hurt the Disco Inferno. That's exactly what it is.
It's not uncommon.
He wanted to end the match, but no, Ono said you got to try to finish him off, and Disco moved out of the way.
Uh-oh.
And the Chart Buster. He put the Chart Buster on 1,
no way.
2, and he beat Yuji Nagata.
He beat him. I can't believe he beat him.
Sonny Ono,
he screwed up.
He messed up, you're exactly right, because he was in the midst of that Nagata lock. He pulled away.
Oh, see here? This is what you got to worry about. The parka
has arrived. The chairman of WCW with his own disco dancing. And they know him here in El Paso and across the border in Juarez very, very well.
All over the world.
Yes, they do.
But now, What's his home out, Tony?
Well, I can tell you, he will use that kill one, and there it is.
I know what happened to Larry. He got hit with the chair from Laparca. I know. I gotta go, Tony. Tony, I'm going to the back. I know. I think I know where Larry is. I'll be back. I don't know.
Thank you for dropping that down, and don't come back, okay? Still to come, Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage here tonight live.
We've all just witnessed the footage. Now it's time to meet the man. Wrestling's total package. Here is Lex Luger.
And as they stand here awaiting the arrival of the man with the torture rack, let us not forget the match is no disqualification at Super Brawl.
Lex, we know that you have Randy Savage at Super Brawl, no disqualification matchup, but you have something that you want to get across. You have some words for the fans tonight.
Not for the fans specifically, but more towards the Macho Man and Hollywood Hogan. I'm sitting in the back, getting sick to my stomach, ready to regurgitate. Listen to you two out here making a match with each other? Is that what I'm hearing? I'm so sick and tired of you two and the whole NWO. You're spewing your garbage, talking about you want me, I want you. Aren't you overlooking something? I'm gonna take the liberty right now to speak for my friend Sting. Hollywood, you got the biggest match of your life coming up in less than 2 weeks. You should be home getting ready for that. That's taking care of family business, brother. And Macho, you challenged me. I've already beaten you, and now you want a no GQ match, the most dangerous match in professional wrestling, and you want to wrestle Hogan here? Well, I threw my stuff on, and I threw it on for a reason. You two go out, and I don't care what you do to each other. I don't care if you two beat each other to a bloody pulp. But then I'm walking down this aisle, I'm going to stand in the ring, and I'm going to be waiting on you, Macho Man, and what's left of you. Bring it.
Whoa! Those are the words from Lex Luger. He has had it up to here with the NWO. Tony, over to you.
Well, Mike, a little added intrigue to that big feature bout coming up tonight. Hollywood Hogan, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Luger's here, and Luger says he's gonna walk down to the ring and pick up the pieces of what's left. We are ready for our second hour when we come back. Back for our second hour, Tony Schiavone and Iron Mike Tenay. The second hour, as you know by now, is underway. And Mike, I want to get your take on this, what Luger had to say in a few moments as we await the combatants for what should be a great tag team bout. Eddie Guerrero and Cruiserweight champ Chris Jericho come out. And we'll be talking about that, but it gives me an opportunity once again to repeat that this coming Friday, February 13th, tickets go on sale for WCW at the Palace of Auburn Hills. The event will be Saturday, March 28th. Tickets go on sale this Friday at the box office and Ticketmaster. Mean Gene will be in Harmony House at Lake Orion on Friday at 4 p.m. And also, they're going to be at the Auditorium in Milwaukee Sunday, March 29th. Tickets go on sale this coming Friday, February 13th in Milwaukee at the Auditorium box office and Ticketmaster. Plus, you can meet Hacksaw Jim Duggan at Mainstream Music Exchange in the Port Loomis Shopping Center Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. We'll have big events to announce about Columbus, Ohio and Mobile, Alabama still to come in the course of this telecast. Interesting, brother against brother here. Chavo Jr. on one side, Eddie on the other. Actually, brother against nephew. Dean Malenko will be the tag team partner of Chavo Jr. And Mike, Lex Luger, the total package. He was more focused really on what's going to happen here tonight than he was on his matchup coming up in 13 days against the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Tony, what a way to conclude a very eventful hour number one of Nitro. I think it's pretty plain and simple. I think that the former World's Heavyweight Champion, Lex Luger, the total package, is just sick and tired of being overlooked. He's just not going to take it any longer, and I think he took it as a personal affront with this big matchup upcoming with Randy Savage at Super Brawl.
Well, I think all of WCW will be watching this match very, very closely to see what happens. And look at this, Eddie.
Well, that's uncle versus nephew.
That's what he was. It's sending the man on the outside. He attacked Chavo Jr. right from the opening bell, and Eddie is pounding him with purpose here, Mike.
And Tony, in of all things, from the hometown of El Paso, Texas.
Kind of a mixed reaction for Eddie and Chavo Jr. as they both made their way in on opposite teams, and Uncle Eddie is just pounding away on Chavo Jr. This is with purpose. There's a hidden meaning here. I've always thought that there's more than meets the eye in the problems within the Guerrero family, and Chavo is battling back.
And Chavo Jr. has really come into his own in the past couple of months. Nice move there, avoided the tilt-a-whirl. Oh, and he caught Eddie with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker of his own.
Leapfrog by Chavo Jr. Almost sent him out of the ring with a back body drop. And a drop kick from Chavo Jr. You've talking about what Chavo has accomplished over the past few months, and it's all because of his drive and intensity. He really is a mainstream player in the cruiserweight division, but he is very intense. And you notice how Jericho still has his cruiserweight belt on.
Well, he's not going to be allowed to wrestle with the championship belt around his waist.
Well, that's what Charles Robinson's saying. I guess he wanted to prove to everybody that he's the champion.
Tony, I think you're right. It's that drive, it's that intensity, and add one other huge factor to the turnaround in Chavo Guerrero Jr. That is confidence.
He certainly has been wrestling with an abundance of confidence for a short span in the ring. He hasn't been wrestling that long in WCW, but has really stepped up in this cruiserweight division. Dean Malenko is his partner, waiting on the outside as the cruiserweight champion runs right through Chavo Jr.
Four of the most outstanding cruiserweight, heck, four just outstanding wrestlers from the world today competing in this tag team matchup. Chris Jericho, now a three-time WCW World's Cruiserweight Champion. And on the opposite team, Dean Malenko, also another former three-time champ in the cruiserweight division.
Double axe handle hit head first to the turnbuckle pad. Drop toe hold by Chavo Jr. to the middle, using a springboard into the DDT. And a great move it was.
Almost a bulldog-type headlock that time by Chavo, and he drove Jericho head first, and the tag is into Malenko.
And a big foot in the face. Oh, in he goes.
Where did he go?
He went over the apron, the back of the head into the safety rail.
Talk about a wrestler on fire. What an entrance for Dean Malenko.
Dean Malenko in with purpose, there's no question. Dean Malenko, former United States heavyweight champ, certainly has more of an issue with not only Eddie, but with Jericho as well. And look at Jericho work him over. Didn't phase him at all, and Dean Malenko's back in the heat of it here.
Well, you just know that the opposition team, Malenko and Guerrero Jr., as well as Eddie Guerrero, they all are gunning for a shot at Jericho, and Malenko catches him in midair.
Going for the Texas Cloverleaf. Almost has the shoulders down, but look at Eddie perched. Eddie's not going to allow this to happen. He's up on top, and he kicks in with a missile drop kick in the back of the head.
And down goes Malenko. That allows Jericho to put in the tag, and he immediately follows up with another drop kick from in tight to the head of Malenko.
Well, Eddie's getting his name chanted here, so there's a lot of Eddie Guerrero supporters here in his hometown. Malenko goes over the top, and Eddie drives him down with a back elbow.
The home of the Guerrero dynasty, all the way back to the father of Eddie Guerrero, Gory Guerrero.
Sends Malenko back up into an abdominal stretch now. Eddie near his corner here as he's back to Jericho, and getting a good shot here of the illegal tactics used by the cruiserweight champ and by Eddie Guerrero.
Combination of extra leverage now on the abdominal stretch applied by Eddie Guerrero onto Malenko with the help from Jericho outside on the ring apron.
You know, if you think about it, and you think about what's coming up in this program and how big this match is, I really think Sting has to really, I know Luger was upset, but maybe Sting in the back of his mind is loving this. Sending Hogan into the ring 13 days away from the big return match for the vacant world title, that he has to go in against a nut like the Macho Man Randy Savage. Something could happen here tonight.
Tony, I think everyone associated with World Championship Wrestling has to be thrilled that first it was the challenge placed by Hollywood Hogan, then accepted by Randy Savage. What a clothesline by Guerrero.
Guerrero, although not the biggest in size, one of the hardest hitters in our sport, and he and Jericho double shoulder block, taunt to Chavo Jr. and a cover right to Dean Malenko, and he got a 2 count.
Total domination now by Jericho and Eddie Guerrero with the quick tags on Dean Malenko. Now lifting Malenko high into the air for the vertical suplex.
Put him down, and once again, calling out to the fans, the Cruiserweight champ. Look at this. Talking about a change of attitude. We talk so much about the one by Eddie, and that, of course, has been well documented. And so has the one by Jericho as well.
Guess it's a perfect team then. Slingshot into a diving headbutt by Eddie Guerrero onto Malenko.
One of his patented maneuvers. He's going to bring Jericho back in, and right now, Jericho sends him down. Cover, he got almost a 3 count.
Well, the key to the success of the team of Eddie Guerrero and Chris Jericho has been those quick tags, always having the fresh man in.
And meanwhile, we've seen Malenko in for quite a while here, who desperately needs to make that tag over, trying to snap-mare him over here. And Malenko putting the brakes on, gut shot. It's a pair of them. Dean Malenko, point of the elbow, right in the back of the neck. And now, knee lifts to the jaw.
And now Dean Malenko lifts Jericho up and counters with a vertical suplex of his own.
But that's all he's got, Mike, as Eddie comes in with a guillotine leg drop from the top, over the top.
And drop that leg across the throat and the chest of Dean Malenko. Now the tag is in.
The quick tags you talked about, the double teaming maneuvers. Chavo Jr. not helping matters on the other side, and they push each other down. Oh my! And the fans even respond to that one.
And they both sit back with that double leg drop. And look at this. The uncle gets right in the face of his nephew.
Yeah, he did more than that at the beginning of the match. He got right on the top of his head is what he did. A reversal into the near side ropes. And he hits leapfrog, great agility, picks him up. Had it not been for the rope, he'd land in the front row.
What a comeback by Malenko, but it's obvious that he's spent. He used all of his energy with that one adrenaline rush.
Yeah, those were all desperation moves that time by Malenko. We are seeing a great, great tag team confrontation here. Not to mention a family confrontation. Jericho gets the exchange. Malenko cannot get up to bring in Chavo Jr.
And Jericho cuts off Malenko to avoid any chance that he can get to the corner and get the fresh man Chavo Guerrero Jr. into the ring.
Once again, a little taunting, kicking the head of Malenko. Realizing Malenko right now has no way to come back from this, at least not now, until he maybe can get a second or third win here. Back to the neutral corner. Knife edge chops by Jericho. Charles Robinson with a warning. With that, he'll send him into the right side ropes. Gut shot again. Double underhook. And a backbreaker. Covers, falling. Didn't get it.
Oh, how did Malenko kick out at 2?
I think Jericho a little disappointed in that one, Mike.
I think Jericho thought he had the victory.
Gets a running start. Lion shot that time, and it missed.
Didn't connect, and there's the tag.
Here it comes. Chavo Jr.
Full speed ahead, running lariat.
He's going after Jericho, and a great drop kick. Perfectly timed. Great execution. Uncle Eddie runs into a scoop slam and a drop kick. That one was swatted away, and that will give him a double team.
Now they both put the boots to Chavo Jr.
Chavo Jr.
I told you, it's my way or it's no way.
Being paintbrushed by his uncle here, and Dean Malenko caught Eddie in the back. Chavo!
German suplex by Chavo on Jericho, while Eddie Guerrero and Malenko fight it out on the apron.
Chavo's going to go up top. Charles Robinson as Eddie shoves Chavo Jr. down. He hit his knee that time. He's in.
Oh, that allows him to set up that Lion Tamer. And he has to tap out.
Now I tell you, the young Guerrero had things going his way, but Eddie shoved him down in the grips of the Lion Tamer. Malenko posted by Eddie here, and Eddie Guerrero and the Cruiserweight champ Chris Jericho in a great tag match pull away with a big win. Still to come tonight, the Steiners will vie for the World Tag Team title, plus Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage. Tonight on Nitro Live, the Steiners against Hall and Nash, the Outsiders, for the World Tag Team Championship. And the question remains, what problems will exist between Scott and Rick, if any, as they battle for the tag team belts tonight? I think it's well known the problems that the Steiners have encountered, Scott and Rick, with each other.
Scott shoving another ref.
This is bizarre.
He's grabbing the referee.
There's a confrontation. Nose to nose.
I think he wants to win so
the Glory Hound.
Now Rick wants a word with his brother here.
He turned his back on his own brother.
Scott and Rick Steiner, as you see, members of one of the many fraternities here on campus at UTEP. We also have fraternities from Arizona State here as well. And, you know, our first Nitro Party grand prize winner was on campus at UT Chattanooga. We like to welcome all the fraternities, all the sororities having their Nitro parties here. We want to see your videotapes. Like we said earlier, we're really big and a smash on campus wherever we go, Mike, today.
And Tony, there's really nothing like having an on-campus arena like we have here tonight at the University of Texas at El Paso. A great college atmosphere, incredible energy in the building.
And we certainly appreciate all the nice cards and letters, the videotapes from the young men and ladies on campus being a part of the phenomenon that is WCW Monday Nitro. We're going to be giving you our Nitro Weekly winner coming up in a few minutes when the Nitro girls come back out. As El Dandy made his way to the ring, a great ovation for Juventud Guerrera, former Cruiserweight champ. We're seeing a lot of the luchadors, and rightfully so here this week, Mike.
Yeah, appropriately enough, in the border town of El Paso, right next to Juarez, Mexico, it's the luchadors one-on-one. Dandy, a very accomplished wrestler in Mexico. Several World's Championship reigns recognized in Mexico in the lighter weight classifications to face Juventud Guerrera, the 21-year-old sensation, the youth warrior from Mexico. And as you mentioned, Tony, already one reign as WCW World's Cruiserweight Champion under his belt.
The bell sounds, and here we go with our next matchup. And I tell you, when it was announced officially after the interview that Hogan and Savage would wrestle here tonight during a commercial break, there was an eruption like we have never heard here tonight. And we have heard some loud cheers and screams from the fans. But tonight, the fans here on campus at UTEP and you fans watching on Nitro will see Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage wrestle here tonight live. Landing on his feet, Juventud Guerrera. El Dandy has enjoyed some success as well in the ranks of WCW, Mike.
Well, certainly has, Tony. This would be a big step, however, for Dandy to establish himself as one of the top contenders for the World's Cruiserweight Championship, currently held by Chris Jericho.
Dandy working on the outside now, and a knife-edge chop on Juventud. Juventud, though, fires back. And up on top. Oh, my goodness.
He back body dropped Dandy up and over the top steel ring post. Juventud motioning to the crowd like he's headed for a high-risk move, perched on the top. Oh, what a plancha! The cross body block off the top by Juventud Guerrera, crashing onto Dandy on the floor.
Down to the floor. This is where they live. This is where they like it. And this is where the fans from south of the border appreciate it. This is where they like their wrestling on the outside.
And plenty of those fans on hand from Mexico here in El Paso tonight. Right hand from Dandy. That stunned Juventud.
Dandy, very strong individual, and he wants to post him here. You can see this coming. Oh, and Juventud one step ahead, sent him into the ring post.
What a reversal. And Dandy went face first into the steel.
Juventud with a knife-edge chop once again, and again. 13 days away from Super Brawl. Super Brawl 8 that you can see only on pay-per-view, where Hollywood Hogan and Sting will battle for the vacated world title. You heard at the beginning of the program what the Macho Man said. The Macho Man said, Hogan, I'll take you on tonight, and I'll be the man to face Sting for the vacated title coming up at Super Brawl. That tells me that the Macho Man wants to do more than just win a match tonight.
13 days away from Super Brawl, but just minutes away from Savage versus Hogan here on Nitro. And remember, Savage said he was going to embarrass and expose Hogan to count by Juventud.
So we'll see what transpires when the NWO meets the NWO here tonight.
Great roll-up.
And into a sunset flip, and El Dandy almost got the win with that one.
Weight advantage that time by Dandy allowed him to roll through, gets just the 2 count. Both men back on their feet.
This would be, I would venture to say this would be one of the biggest wins in El Dandy's career here tonight. On Nitro, here in El Paso against a former Cruiserweight champ. Cover, and...
Dandy tried the Mahi Straw cradle. And Juventud was ready for Dandy's trademark move and blocked it. Nice counter.
Up on top. Missed the dive that time, but rolled through it. Runs into a scoop slam, and Juventud. Combination scoop slam and a pile driver that time, or a brain buster. And the fans know what's coming here.
Tony, this crowd reacts like they're ready for that 450 splash.
Up on top!
Oh, did he nail that one?
He really did. It's over. Juventud here in El Paso, Texas, comes away the win.
Oh, here comes Jericho.
Chris Jericho already wrestled, already took Rey Mysterio Jr. out.
But Juventud is ready. The drop kick and then kips to his feet, and Jericho takes a powder.
Take it easy, Juvi, take it easy. I come out here to congratulate you on another excellent performance.
Oh,
and this is how you treat me? This is how you treat me? What's your problem? What's your problem, amigo? ¿Sabes qué es lo que tengo? Mucho corazón.
Plenty of heart.
Y mi corazón, mi vida y toda mi alma está aquí en mi máscara. Y te pongo mi máscara contra tu cinturón.
His mask.
Aquí. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as all the Mexican people here in Del Paso know, and me being the Vato Loco that I am, everybody, a Mexican luchador's biggest possession is his mask. He wants to put up his mask against my belt. Well, you know what, Juvi? Yeah. I'm a big show player. I'm a big show performer. I'll accept your challenge, but let's do it at Super Brawl in San Francisco. You got your mask on. I want to take it off and show everybody here how ugly you are and exactly why you wear that mask, because you ain't no matinee idol, if you know what I'm saying. Thank you very much.
Juventud says he wants to put the mask on the line.
Jericho.
You want it? And
Jericho.
you want it?
Yo fui campeón crucero y sé que te puedo ganar. Y si quieres mi máscara, la pongo en la línea cuando quieras.
It's not. And apparently the mask will be put off at Super Brawl in 13 days against the Cruiserweight title. Back with more on Nitro Live in a moment. Undefeated, unblemished, and absolutely unafraid, Goldberg, who we'll be seeing in just a moment as we await the arrival of his opponent in this next matchup, Steven Regal, and we welcome to our broadcast location the one and only Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Well, I hate to say this, but Mr. Regal, as nice as he looks in his customary beautiful robe he received in England at home, he may not look like that when he leaves the ring. After being in there with Mr. Goldberg.
Did you see Zbyszko? Has anyone seen or heard from him at all?
I haven't seen him at all.
Any word? Nothing backstage? Nobody's talking.
No one said a word to me about anything. They never do.
Someone needs to, next time Spicoli comes out here, put the block on him. All right, here we go. The fans on the large screen here saw the video feature of Goldberg and they erupted. And if they erupted from that, just wait until the man himself comes through the entryway here at Nitro.
The Monster.
And this has to be among the stiffest tests yet for Goldberg.
Nothing but concentration for Goldberg. Supreme confidence. This man thinks there's no one in this sport that can hurt him, and so far, he's been dead on.
He takes focus to a new level.
But it's still wrestling. And Regal can wrestle.
That's right.
And he can't hurt you too much if you got him face down and his arms hooked.
And Regal has a huge experience edge over Goldberg.
He's wrestled all over the world, held many championships. Listen to these people.
Will Regal be the man to stop the winning streak of the undefeated Bill Goldberg?
How about a textbook takedown by Regal that time? Regal, a European uppercut. And I don't know, that may have just got Goldberg a little bit more angry than he usually is. Regal trying to wrestle the man, stepping on the back of the leg to drive him down, but Goldberg comes back up. Three-quarter Nelson that time, and Goldberg just powers out of it with a full-arm dragon twist.
Well, it's smart strategy on the part of Steve Regal to try and out-wrestle Goldberg because he's certainly not going to outpower him.
There's no way you're going to outpower Goldberg. His best shot is to get him down, work on his arms, work on his shoulders, so he can't pick you up for that jackknife.
Waistlock, that time by Regal, and look at that great takedown by Goldberg. Goldberg showing the world that he can wrestle as well, Brain.
And he knows submission wrestling, there's no doubt about that. He's got an attitude problem and he's a monster. He's got everything going for him.
He certainly has been a man on a mission, a man who has befriended no one.
But you can see that Goldberg certainly respects Regal, very cautious to this point.
And that's a smart thing to do. So we're seeing that Goldberg not only is a killer, is a monster, but also is a thinking man's wrestler as well, knowing who he's going up against. Regal.
I tell you, Tony, Regal doesn't know what to do with him.
I was getting ready to say he's trying just about everything, and I think Regal
looks perplexed at this point.
Rolls him up, and to the bottom rope goes Regal. How about that? Regal kicked him in the face as he was backing up. Now that's going to make him angry.
Would you expect anything less from Regal?
Well, Regal wants him to make a mistake. There's no doubt about that, but I don't know if I want this guy to make a mistake on my body.
They're starting to chant Goldberg's name. And Regal in a side headlock takedown. Goldberg
quickly stuffs him off into a side head scissors.
Great counter move by Goldberg. So we're seeing this monster, this killer, go to the mat with Regal and look pretty darn good as well. Regal trying to get out of the head scissor here. Regal powered his way out of that. How about that, guys?
But he's trying to tie him up. He's smart. That's what he's trying to do. Just take all the power and all the strength away from Goldberg.
Puts him into a front chancery, and now Goldberg trying to reverse into that. Goldberg gut shot, and again. We talked about it being one of his toughest tests, and so far it has been just that. It has been a different test for Goldberg. A break, and Regal again into the head.
Well, I was going to say that he's had to out-wrestle Regal until Regal took that shortcut.
Goldberg! Arm whipped him down that time.
Just ferocious the way he grabbed that arm.
You know, and just when you think they got Goldberg and he's a rookie and he doesn't really know what he's doing out there, he comes out of it with a move you haven't seen before.
Regal trying to keep him off his feet. On his hands and knees trying to get the feet down, and as Goldberg was going down, he pounded Regal in the back of the head. Back to the arm again. Just, you can tell that Regal is straining to get every wrestling move he can on this powerhouse. And he picks him up, belly to back.
Regal just can't bend him.
First power move by Goldberg there.
Regal put the brakes on. Regal tried to headbutt him into the midsection. Regal with a European uppercut. And that just staggered the big guy here. Regal hooks him again. Into the ropes. Leg trip, and Goldberg goes down. He went for the leg, and Goldberg went down. And Regal with a European uppercut.
This is the experience factor taking over right here.
That's what it is.
Series of knee lifts by Regal. Goldberg trying to fight back.
Tried a spinning neck breaker, did not really connect the way he wanted to, but he succeeded in bringing Regal down. And that time drives him down with a shoulder block.
That one finally took Regal off his feet.
And Goldberg, massive forearm shots. Regal trying to block it.
European uppercut in the corner and open hand palm thrust to the side of the face. Now that one, I think he laid in a fist. Open hand to the midsection and a headbutt.
Well, we are seeing much more of a wrestling match than we anticipated, guys. And that was based on solely Goldberg's stellar track record so far. And he takes down Regal.
That stopped Regal's onslaught.
I believe Mr. Goldberg has come alive.
Jackhammer time.
He has fought through this onslaught by Regal. He jackhammers him down. It is over.
Another win for Mr. Goldberg.
And another test with a completely different type of wrestler that he passes with flying colors. Bill Goldberg is for real. And this is another chapter in the legend that grows in our sports. Your winner, Goldberg, still to come tonight. Hollywood Hogan, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. All right, we are back as the 3 hours continue, and later on, here tonight, Hollywood Hogan will wrestle. You heard me right. Hollywood Hogan will wrestle against the Macho Man, Randy Savage, the NWO, against each other here tonight. And fans, Super Brawl in San Francisco, we've just been handed a note, is sold out. The next big pay-per-view spectacular that you can see live in person is going to be Sunday, March 15th in Mobile, Alabama at the Civic Center. And the event, of course, in the month of March is Uncensored. Tickets will go on sale for Uncensored in Mobile this coming Friday, February 13th at the Mobile Civic Center box office and all Ticketmaster locations. So be sure to get your tickets down in Mobile for Uncensored Sunday, the 15th of March. Well, fans, this week Nitro Party Pack winner is Kip Perkins from the University of Kentucky in Lexington. The Nitro Party is the hottest thing to hit college and universities this year.
Good evening, WCW. Tonight we're on the campus here of the University of Kentucky. We've got the fans. All we need now are some dancing girls. So it looks like we do have the girls after all. Ric Flair, why don't you come on down to Lexington and party with the Wildcats? Because we're all night long here.
Wow, they really are Wildcats in Kentucky, aren't they?
Did you know Kip Perkins is a distant relative of Jed Clampett?
Well, there you see our Nitro Party winner from the University of Kentucky. There's some of the fraternity members from Arizona State here. And, of course, we are on the campus of UTEP, University of Texas, El Paso, here in very West Texas, right on the border. And, of course, as you've seen and as you know, very big on the college campuses, Mike.
Tony, there's just really nothing like that atmosphere when we bring Nitro to the college campuses. It's just incredible for the way the fans react, the way they become really a part of Nitro.
Isn't it a shame there wasn't something as great and as awesome as Nitro when we were going to college?
Nothing close.
Nothing close to it, huh?
There was. It was called dating.
Thanks for nothing. Speaking of thanks for nothing, Spicoli comes out carrying Zbyszko's dress bag in his Halliburton case. And I don't know where he got these from. I don't know the story behind it, but something's up.
I just don't buy into this. All of a sudden, this change in attitude where he now is claiming that his all-time wrestling idol was Larry Zbyszko.
He's a liar.
They're all liars. You give any of these guys your luggage?
No, I wouldn't. That's a good point. So Spicoli makes his way to the ring. The NWO pledge, talking about fraternities and sororities. And Chris Adams makes his way to the ring here. Great veteran. The super kick is primary move. And he's going up against Spicoli. Spicoli seems more interested in Zbyszko and his problems than what's going on here with Chris Adams in our next matchup.
Well, Chris Adams certainly has a huge experience edge over Louis Spicoli, and Chris Adams has defeated some of the top wrestlers in the world, Tony, with that deadly super kick that you mentioned.
So let's see what Spicoli's made of. And Spicoli immediately goes to work on Adams, sends him down. And oh, hey, nicely done.
Well, look at the size of Spicoli. You know, he's been around a little bit. Good-sized guy, agile. He's got an attitude problem, which is very good, and where he's at right now with the NWO and trying to become a member. That won't hurt him, and he'll hurt you.
Double axe handle attempt to Chris Adams, ducked out of the way, belly to back, on the back of the head.
What's this?
Flock is on the way, with Raven leading the charge.
Yeah, I wonder why we hadn't seen them. I was hoping that they wouldn't show up. Well, you know, usually they come out like right at match one.
Take a deep inhale. They're here.
They're here, you're right. Ravens flock has made its way out. I guess they're still buying their tickets. 1, 2. I think we need to stop selling them tickets, actually, to be honest with you. Keep them completely out of here. They've disrupted more matches than need be, and I go back to what happened Thursday on Thunder when they disrupted Benoit and Diamond Dallas Page. Now, I'm not saying that Benoit would have won the match, but he would have had a better chance had Raven kept his nose out of it.
And I think the WCW Executive Committee, Tony, certainly took that into account when they decided that at Super Brawl there will be a return bout. There's the super kick. DDP and Benoit rematch at Super Brawl, February 22nd.
And I tell you right now, Spicoli did a smart thing. In the midst of that super kick, he turned and tried to get to the ropes, and in effect made it to the ropes. He's got Zbyszko's briefcase here. He's got it. No! And he's going to get disqualified. He knocked Chris Adams smack dab out is what he did.
He hit him good.
And he really grazed the referee, and he could get fined for that.
Look at the dent in that briefcase. It's a steel caliber.
This is a man who respects the living legend Larry Zbyszko. This is nothing but a liar. And
there's Larry.
Larry Zbyszko's arrived. He still has his jacket on. Zbyszko going through the ropes. Get him!
Go get him, Larry!
Run him down! Keep going!
Come here! Come here, you idiot! Come here!
Yeah.
Go get him, Larry!
So much for his friend here, his respect, you liar.
Another NWO swerve, obviously.
It is. Zbyszko taking out his luggage. Fans.
Hey, let me tell you something, Spicoli. You broke into my room. You stole my stuff. You switched my limo driver. They left me in some empty arena in the middle of El Paso, Texas. I can't speak Spanish. Scott Hall put you up to this. Let me tell you something, Spicoli. The new world order. Tell you something. You going out of your way to get yourself in an organization that's falling apart at the seams, and the only reason the New World Order wants to recruit you is because they can't get anybody else to join.
And irate Larry Zbyszko, I would stay out of his way for a solid week, and I'm speaking to everyone.
Who could blame him?
Back with more live from El Paso after this. Time out.
Quick, this sucker up. We gonna turn it up to 100,000 Harlem Heat degrees, and we gonna burn this sucker up. Can you dig it? Dig it. Sucker!
It's gonna go up top.
Look at Booker, just defy gravity.
Still to come here tonight, the television champ is here, Booker T, and he will defend that title against, we understand, Raven. Beware, the flock is in the building. Well, before we go to the next match, Mike, I want you to discuss a point that was brought up earlier. Chris Jericho and Juventud Guerrera basically made a verbal agreement for a match in Super Brawl in 13 days for the Cruiserweight belt. And Juventud is putting up his mask in that match.
Tony, I was thinking back to that series that I did last year on the Luchadors from Mexico, and remember the two most important factors in Lucha Libre, the mask and the family. Well, Juventud Guerrera is a second-generation wrestler. His father, Fuerza Guerrera, has for the better part of 2 decades wrestled with a mask that is very similar to Juventud's. How important is that Cruiserweight title shot? Well, Juventud Guerrera is putting his identity and he's putting his wrestling future at stake for a shot at Chris Jericho and the World's Cruiserweight Championship at Super Brawl.
Mike, what happens if Jericho beats the Juventud and Juventud doesn't win a title? Has to take the mask off. Is he done? Is he disgraced where he lives? Can he show his face again? What happens to a guy like that?
Well, Bobby, the history of wrestling in Mexico, it can really go a couple of different ways, but yes, he has to unmask, has to identify himself, and really through the history of wrestling in Mexico, it's really been a downturn for that person in their career, and on several instances, they have really never wrestled again. That's how important this is to Juventud for him to get that title
So
shot.
this is basically career-threatening for him.
It's a do-or-die type match.
In this matchup, Ultimo Dragon, the fans in Mexico know him quite well, resides in Mexico City, will face Wrestling's own Living Gargoyle.
What are you looking at?
And Wrestling's own goofball behind him in Lodi. And here we go in this next matchup here on Nitro.
Any clue what those signs mean?
Yeah, they mean he's an idiot. That's exactly what they mean. Ultimo Dragon focused on his opponent here. I think Ultimo Dragon realizes what he's up against when you've got to face a member of Raven's flock. You've got Lodi, you got Hammer, you got Riggs, you got Raven himself on the outside.
Sick Boy's probably around.
Sick Boy's around. That
Kidman.
Yeah, you need eyes in the back of your head. That's what it means.
I mean, none of them have names like Bob, Joe, Fred, or Bill. Sick Boy. Raven.
And Saturn. Side headlock applied. Consummate professional is the Ultimo Dragon. Champion many times over. So quick, but Saturn up to the task.
Nice back leg sweep by Dragon. Takes Saturn to the mat.
And he's chopping away at Saturn. I think Saturn doing a pretty good job of absorbing those chops. And he goes hard to the turnbuckle. You need to turn around. Well, forget about it. Turn around tomorrow. Kicked in the back of the head.
Where did he come from?
Rapid fire kicks, and Saturn took him down. Great move.
He was ready, and he clamps on the STF.
How about that?
Combination with the leg hook as well as the crossface, and Dragon just luckily makes it to the bottom rope for the safety of the rope break.
You know, actually that time, Mike, he really didn't have the crossface. He almost had a rear chin lock applied. Usually to make that STF work, it has to be the bone of the wrist against the cheekbone. Over the top, Saturn sends him down, but regardless of the move, it shows how prolific Saturn is in the ring.
Well, if you just look at him with the boots on, the ripped pants, hands taped, tattoos all over his body, ball bearings through his face, wouldn't look like the kind of a guy that you think he'd be a tough guy, but not a wrestler. But this man can wrestle. He just is an oddball.
Just stomping Dragon from head to toe. Did you see that? He started his way at Dragon's boots and ended up at his mask.
And kicks Dragon in the mouth, and Saturn, well schooled in the fighting arts as well. He kicked the man all the way from the top, all the way down, like you said, and now knocked him off his feet into the far side ropes. Head scissor takeover.
That's important. Dragon is going to have to outquick Saturn if he's going to be successful in this matchup.
Into the ropes, over the top, attempting a sunset flip, but Saturn has him hooked. He has him hooked.
Oh, what a show of strength.
I mean, he pulled that man up with his bare hands. I mean, just used his leg power and shoulders and put him where he wanted him, right behind him.
Drops down now and extends the cross arm breaker, and Dragon reaches through and tries to clasp his hands together. That's the best defense against this move.
That's to take the leverage away from that arm. Take the pressure point away from the shoulder. He's into the ropes, and Scott Dickinson calls for the break. But Saturn is relentless. Here's a top contender to the TV belt. And of course, his boss, his mentor, will have a shot at the TV belt here in this program. And in this program, you've heard us talk about it. It's upcoming very, very soon in our third hour. Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage. Plus, the Steiners against Hall and Nash for the World Tag Team Championship. That is all here tonight, live on Nitro.
But Tony, you said Savage and Hogan. For the benefits of the jokers out there that fell asleep or were hit by a car earlier in the day, it's going to be Savage against Hogan.
Bobby, you've been around these two men for the majority of their career. Did you ever think that we would see them again, head-to-head?
Yeah.
Members of the NWO?
Oh, yeah. Because Savage is he's the most dangerous man in wrestling. And so is Hogan, if you think about it. Savage will beat you up physically. Hogan will drive you nuts with using his mind games on you. And Savage works the same way. This is going to be a heck of a match. It's going to be one good fight.
You know, but I'm going to disagree. I never thought I would see members of the NWO go at it. Because Savage, even though they have had their little problems in the ring, Eric Bischoff has attempted to be the peacemaker. He was never really, he's still a member of the NWO. But now, Hollywood Hogan and his pecking order and the Macho Man Randy Savage will square off against each other here tonight live.
Well, you know how you always say that Savage will push it to the end. He drives people nuts. Well, he's done that to Hogan now. He's pushed Hogan to the end. Hogan's pushed him to the end. And they're going to go at it tonight.
It is all here for you on the program that has brought you the best wrestling, bar none, around the world, Nitro. In the midst of this, Saturn and the Ultimo Dragon having quite a matchup here, guys.
Dragon from his back connected that punch to the midsection, but then Saturn drops down again with the armbar.
Notice how he's arching his back, putting added leverage with his legs, bowing up on that arm bar, and you can see how much pain the Ultimo Dragon's in here, guys.
All the pressure on the elbow of the Dragon at this point, and then Saturn also working over the wrist.
And Saturn going back to the attack once again.
Keys the hammerlock.
Something's happening, guys.
I think what they're on Lodi. He's got that sign, "You wish you were like us." Yeah.
Lodi should start a cheerleading school.
Back body drop. Oh my!
What a jumping back kick. Talk about on target.
In his teeth is what it was.
And Dragon continues the assault with those double-handed chops.
Over the chop goes Dragon. Standing switch by Saturn. Dragon reverses that standing switch. Gets an elbow between the eyes. Saturn wastes a little bit too much time getting up top. Dragon springboard to a drop kick. Saturn is stunned. Sitting on the top turnbuckle pad. Watch out here, guys.
Dragon going to the top.
He set it up with that kick.
Break out the fire trucks. We're going to have a crash landing here.
Frankenstein him off the top. Dragon's going for the Dragon Sleeper.
Got him.
No. Oh, my goodness.
Try it again.
And Saturn, for the second straight time, gets away from a potential Dragon Sleeper. How about that?
Well, if it don't work the first time, kick a hole in his back.
That's right. And incredibly, Saturn is still in this. He hooks Ultimo Dragon into a full Nelson, a back kick, and then got him in the back again. 1, 2, with a side moonsault, but no is right.
Hey, give it to Saturn here. He's a tough guy. He's kicked out 3 or 4 or 5 times. The average guy would have been pinned by now.
You're right, Brain. Took him over, and both men, as you can see.
The Dragon's Dragon.
Dragon is Dragon. You're right. Good call. And hooks the man. Not sure the Dragon knows what he wants to do next or not.
I think he's trying a suplex. That's blocked by Saturn. Now he's got him.
No! He turns it over. 1, 2, 3, pinned him.
Wow, you believe that?
Out of a Dragon Sleeper. We have never seen that. As a matter of fact, I don't think anyone around the world has seen that, Mike.
He snap-mared him into a small package for the win. What a shocker.
When we come back, we'll begin our third hour with the TV belt on the line. Booker T against Raven. Still to come, Hogan against Savage.
Here comes a man right now that has really adapted from tag team wrestling into singles competition. I've never seen anybody come that fast, that quick, unless it was an Arn Anderson. This man is good. He is very good. He's Booker T.
And he is with us on campus at UTEP, University of Texas at El Paso. This legendary venue that we have here, Mike, today. Some great players play basketball.
Well, they certainly did, Tony. Right here at UTEP, the likes of Nate Tiny Archibald and even more recently, current NBA star Tim Hardaway played their college ball right here at UTEP.
And so did Too Tall Louis Gonzalez.
Who?
Too Tall Louis Gonzalez.
Shut up.
He didn't play. He used to put towels on the top shelf. He worked here. Heck of a guy.
Shut up. All right. Booker T makes his way to the ring. He is the television champ. And I assuming that it's going to be a TV title bout under Raven's rules, Guy.
Have we ever experienced anything other than that?
No, we haven't.
Raven demands all of his matchups to be no disqualification. Let's find out if that's the case tonight with the World's TV title at stake.
Let me ask you guys something. Have you ever seen Raven and his flock converse with each other?
Not at all. Fans, when we come back, Raven and Booker T will get it on for the TV title live here from El Paso and Nitro.
Too Tall was about 5'10".
Fellas, quote the Raven, nevermore.
My goodness, he's calling for the troops. He's not even getting up.
Didn't even wait for the opening bell.
This is nothing but a blatant attack. There is no bell. As a matter of fact, there's not going to be a match here.
Pick him up. Pick him up, sick boy.
They are out to make an example here of Booker T. And down goes Sick Boy.
That backfired.
Riggs. Scissor kick on the back of the head. How about this athlete? It turned into a battle royal.
Yeah, but Booker T's holding his own pretty darn good, isn't he?
Now the belt is obviously no longer at stake here.
There's Raven.
Yeah, there comes Raven. There, Mickey J said, forget about it. This one's over with. So now Raven, this match is basically over. Mickey J said, no match. Forget about it. It's over with. But Raven is not stopping here.
His rules, like he says.
Yeah, forget about that. This is a WCW title.
He's up.
Which is no longer on the line. He ducked that one. Could not duck that one. Hammer goes way down.
Oh, there's the even flow DDT.
Ooh. Now they're all coming back to life. Saturn's
Take him out, Saturn!
Oh, now it's
Take him out!
It's easy for Saturn to put the rings of
Feel our
Saturn.
pain, Booker T!
The man was helpless.
Feel our pain! Come on, Booker T! Feel our pain!
Look at this. As Saturn is applying that to Booker T, Raven's enjoying it. He's enjoying the pain Booker T's going through. What a sick man.
He is a revolting individual. That very bluntly, fans, has no place in our sport. Should not even be here. Booker T will remain the television champ, but we'll just have to wait and see how severe this injury is.
He just fought 7 guys.
7-on-1 attack.
So Raven and his flock, I can tell you right now, we need to stop selling these guys tickets.
He's frothing again.
Keep them away. Ban them from the building. That's just my opinion. But I think there's some good evidence, hard evidence here that we need to look at. Ladies and gentlemen, stay right where you are. Next on this program, Hollywood Hogan wrestles the Macho Man.
Oh, yeah!
Needless to say, the most dangerous man the sport's ever seen is the wildest man in the history of the sport, the Macho Man Randy Savage, who in a few moments climbs into the ring against Hollywood Hogan.
And they're calling him that now.
Savage hit Bischoff.
The NWO, they're coming apart the stage, and Kevin Nash just laid out the Macho Man.
History being made here. They're unraveling right in front of your eyes.
Face to face,
It's
nose
too late.
to nose.
Who can stop this crazy man?
Well, Hogan has been the voice of reason so far, trying to keep the New World Order together.
Look at the disdain Kevin Nash has for the Macho Man.
What's this?
Hogan and Scott Hall.
Not helping Savage one bit.
They're taunting Randy Savage. I never thought I would ever see this amongst members of the NWO.
Savage has had enough.
So tonight, here in El Paso, Texas, we are witnessing professional wrestling history. In the close to 2 years since the New World Order first stepped onto the scene on this very program, we have never seen their members battle in a wrestling match, ever. They have always been one. They have always touted for life. Well, tonight, for Macho Man, for Hollywood Hogan, that all comes to an abrupt end as they will face each other one-on-one.
Tony, I never thought we would see it. Members of the NWO family to go head-to-head, and not just any members. It's Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man, Randy Savage. And Savage promises that he's not only going to embarrass, but he's going to expose Hogan. Strap on your seatbelts.
Well, you're right about that, Mike. I knew we'd see it. I knew we'd see a fight in the NWO eventually, but I didn't think it would be between Macho Man and Hogan.
We got a fight right now. The Macho Man laid him out. And he's got Bischoff
by the hair.
This is serious right now.
What a right hand. Down goes Bischoff.
And then spit on him.
The Macho Man means business. If you doubted it, then take a look at what's going on here. Jump-starting this match, laying out Hogan, laying out Bischoff, going back to the attack again.
Well, this crowd was in shock at the attack by Savage before the bell.
And Savage, big-time matchup here.
Well, there's no reverse gear with this guy, Macho Man. He's gonna go right into you, right for you. And Elizabeth's out there. You know how ever dangerous she can be.
Randy Savage using the Hogan t-shirt, the cut-off t-shirt to choke him. And I tell you, getting a warning from the referee. I can tell you right now, Randy Anderson has his work cut out for him here because Savage does not care about any rules when it comes to this matchup.
Is Bischoff still down?
I hope so. Gouging the eyes of Hollywood Hogan. Every shortcut, every illegal tactic he can take, the Macho Man will, guys.
And that's how you gotta fight, Hogan. Savage didn't back up. He didn't try to make him make a mistake. Savage went right for him. If it's ripping at the eye, ripping the nose, the ear, whatever he's gotta do. That's the way this man, the Madness, the most dangerous man in wrestling today, operates. He'll just go right in there and rip you apart.
And Savage is obviously trying to take Hogan out.
No doubt about it.
He promised that he would take Hogan's slot at Super Brawl against Sting.
And that slot is the biggest rematch for the world title in the history of our sport. Hollywood Hogan and Sting, one-on-one for the world title, the vacated world title, in only 13 days. But Hogan right now is only thinking of one thing, and that is pain, because that's what he's feeling at the hands of Randy Savage.
Well, since Savage came out of the dressing room area, he's had his way with Hogan.
Hogan with the shortcut, pokes Savage in the eyes. Now it's his chance to turn the tide.
So Hogan using the shortcuts. You know, as WCW...
He's fighting him.
Yeah, why not? As WCW faithful, we're really enjoying seeing the NWO fall apart.
Rip them apart, I don't care.
Yeah, we're seeing it.
Who's the man?
Actually happen.
Who's the man, Macho?
Before our eyes.
Tell him who the man is. Tell him who the man
I think that's the key to this rivalry. Hogan claiming that there's a pecking order. Who's the man? They should all worship the ground that he walks on.
Well, Brian, you've always said that's been the whole premise of the New World Order.
Sure, to protect this man so he can hide behind him, so everybody how great he is. Tell you, the guy's all life, no man.
Tell him who the man is.
And you're right, Mike. That's the whole gist of this confrontation. It's ego. And it's a man who would not be, I guess, wanted to walk his own way in Randy Savage.
It's ego. That's exactly what it is.
Hogan reaches back and clobbers him. Oh, what a heavy right hand that was.
Big time.
Two of the biggest egos in our sport with career accomplishments to back them up.
Yep.
Bar none.
Hogan rakes the back and brings Savage back in. And as we said earlier, we brought up the point that I would think that Sting somewhere, wherever he is, and you never know, is loving this. This only helps him out, putting Hogan in this type of situation, in harm's way, so to speak, against Randy Savage. less than 2 weeks away from the big encounter at Super Brawl 8.
Well, not only that, to take a match with a man of Savage's capability, so close to a match like this coming up where the World Championship's at stake, Hogan's still going to feel this match 2 weeks after that match, believe me.
Sure he is. Just ask guys like Diamond Dallas Page, who's gone in the ring with Savage. Ric Flair, Lex Luger. Hogan, point of the elbow, perfectly on the shoulder blade. And a cover, no. Savage kicks away.
Methodical, calculated attack on the part of Hogan. Leads to the 2 count. I don't think he was waiting for that. He wasn't ready for that shot by Savage.
You can't get ready for that shot.
It's no way. It crumples Hollywood Hogan out of the match. Savage back to the attack again, and Hogan returns fire.
I told you it's going to be a fight.
Yeah, well, we knew we'd see it. Oh, boy, belly to back.
There's a lot more fight left in Savage, though. You just know it. Just knowing him, you know it.
There's 2, and he's out at 2. A lot of fight in both men here, guys.
Elizabeth over there waiting just for an opportunity.
I wonder, I've been wondering this fact. I brought it up back in the NWO locker room. Who's on whose side here? Who are they cheering for?
Well, you don't see anybody around ringside.
Oh, you saw Bischoff momentarily, but he's been trying to be the peacemaker.
He's counting sheep right now.
And I wonder what is going to transpire. Very interesting to see as a result of whatever finally happens here, what happens to the NWO. Can this be the turning point to break them completely apart?
If the events of the past couple of weeks are any indication, everyone in the NWO locker room is solidly behind Hogan. Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
He grabs a security officer here ringside.
I don't think he knew it was a security officer. I'm not sure he knows where he is. He knows he's in a fight.
I'm not sure he cares, actually. He goes midsection first to the safety rail. And Hollywood Hogan having his way with Savage. Watch out, other side. He blocked it, did Savage. Hogan goes head first. Oh, what a fight. And I mean, it was a fight since Hogan made his way down the aisle. No entrance from Savage. Sneak attack. Classic Macho Man strategy. And Hogan is in a lot of pain here. And Savage is going to go up top. Savage up top. Big high-risk maneuver. And Hogan!
I could just feel it. I just feel he took too long. And Hogan set him up for that one.
I think he's going to be spitting teeth out here in a minute, guys.
Well, he won't be eating any roast. It'll be soup.
Holy smokes.
Wow, one of the patented moves from Randy Savage. Thought he was going for that double axe handle, and he went, so now Hogan's got the steel chair.
Elizabeth took the chair from Hogan.
She's been getting more involved recently.
Double axe handle. Hogan hits the ring post. How about that?
Now Savage has got the chair.
His turn.
Yeah, just beat each other up. We're loving it.
Let's issue out chairs. I'll run the concession. $1.50 a chair. No, 5.
And again. Oh my. This is great.
Sounds better than a cash register ringing, doesn't it?
What a matchup.
He's going up top.
Speaking of trademark patented moves.
Could be it.
Hogan's not going anyplace either.
Could be it.
Oh, he got him with the big elbow.
He's going to get him in.
What was that?
Bagwell.
Bagwell. The NWO has come in.
Sure, they all bailed out Hogan.
And they're all going to do a number on the Macho Man.
They pulled out the referee, and now you find out who's the outcast.
Kevin Nash on the floor, Conan Vincent, Scott Hall, and Bagwell in the ring.
Let's not forget that Scott Hall had been in the Macho Man's limousine, but no more. They're all, as a unit, attacking Randy Savage.
And it looks to me like they've all decided they're going to turn their back on this guy, the Macho Man. Listen to this.
Oh my! Oh, that cracked his head wide open.
And he's got the chair again.
Oh, NWO Payback is vicious.
How dare you!
what he's saying to Savage.
Elizabeth near tears here as Savage has been completely laid out.
Her best deal is to cut a deal.
As Hogan in the NWO walks away, Savage still in the ring, completely, totally laid out in what was a physical, unabridged brawl. And here's up! Savage fans, we've got to go to break.
Look at that, he's still going, he's still going. I thought he was out cold.
Fans, we welcome you back, and it's action like this that you are going to see, and we have some big on-sale dates we need to talk about. I have no idea what's going to happen here. We are scheduled with the World Tag Team Championship. Lex Luger's making his way out. Very quickly, you fans in Baton Rouge, Fairfax, Virginia, and Columbus, Ohio, stand by. A big announcement coming your way. Luger coming out, and Luger said he would do this. Remember, Mike, during your interview.
Obviously, Lex Luger upset that he wasn't considered for a matchup. They had Savage versus Hogan this close to Super Brawl, and Lex was very upset at that situation, Tony.
Luger said he would walk down and pick up what was left, and as you can see, there's nothing left. It was a brawl of epic proportions, and Luger now acknowledging the fans here at ringside, front row, here in El Paso, and I can only assume that he wants to either say something or maybe he wants to now wrestle Savage.
Your guess is as good as mine.
All right.
Stick around, we'll find out.
One of the great things about Nitro is you never know what's going to happen one segment to the other.
You're not kidding.
Say that again.
See, he says, come on, where's Savage? That's what he's doing.
Just what I thought. You call out the Macho Man, and he sends down a woman to do a man's job. Oh, no. No, darling. We've been through this before. We have been through this before, not this time. Where's your man? I want the Macho Man.
You got him. Oh! Blindsided. I tell you, this man is completely nuts.
Sure he is. It doesn't matter. WCW or NWO.
Now look at the beating he just took at the hands of the NWO and Hogan. With all the chairs. Look at this.
Sting is coming! Sting is coming!
Sting is here!
How about this? Sting coming in and running Savage into the safety rail. With force, with purpose. Sting representing World Championship Wrestling again.
And WCW wrestlers covering each other's backs.
That's what has to be done. Elizabeth wants him out of there. She's trying to pull her man out of there.
Forget about it, girl.
He's all Stings. He belongs to the Stinger.
See you later,
alligator.
Now members of the NWO coming back out.
Scorpion death drop on Savage from
Luger's
Sting.
on his feet. Luger's on his feet now.
Hogan pointing towards Sting.
And looks like Sting pointing towards Hogan also.
That's right. As Hogan, is he going to get in the ring here or what?
And Savage, a man without a country.
Hogan, with that point, congratulating Sting on what he did to Savage. Oh, my.
What is this?
They dropped a net from the top of this arena, and Sting
and Luger
and Savage are caught underneath the net.
An NWO trap.
Nowhere to go. They can't fight this off.
This is dangerous. This is real bad.
This is dangerous because 13 days away, the biggest match for the world title ever. Oh, Sting being pummeled.
Sting was trying to fight out of that net.
But look who's hitting Sting.
Nowhere to go.
Hogan's taking all the cheap shots at Sting.
Fans, we are told we have to take a commercial break. The World Tag Team Championship will be next. Let's clear the ring.
This portion of WCW Monday Nitro is brought to you by Dark City, starring Rufus Sewell and Kiefer Sutherland.
An NWO trap that worked to perfection. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have to come the World Tag Team Championship. You see the Nitro girls. Want to let you know this Friday, February 13th, tickets go on sale for Thunder in Baton Rouge on Thursday, March 12th at the Riverside Centroplex. Tickets on sale this Friday at the box office and Ticketmaster. This Saturday, February 14th, tickets will go on sale for Thunder coming to the Patriot Center in Fairfax, Virginia on Thursday, March 26th. Tickets at the box office and Ticketmaster. And this Friday, February 13th, tickets go on sale for Thunder on Thursday, March 5th in Columbus, Ohio at the Convention Center. Tickets to the box office and Ticketmaster. This Thursday, we're going to be in Oklahoma City, the Marriott for Thunder. Great seats still available there. And next Monday at the Florida State Fair, we're going to be bringing you Nitro. That's next Monday, February the 16th. All right. Let's take a look now at some footage that's occurred with the Steiners before we go to the Tag Team Championship. And before we go to that, gentlemen, we have witnessed an NWO trap, but I believe, and I don't think I'm speaking out of school here, we still are witnessing the NWO with major problems.
No question, Tony. Still seems to me like the NWO is unraveling. On a historic edition of Nitro, we still have an opportunity for more history to be made. World's Tag Team titles at stake next with the Outsiders against the Steiners.
You got to think of this, though. Does Scott Hall like Kevin Nash? Do the Outsiders like the Steiners? Do the Steiners like the Outsiders? Does Scott and Rick get along? Does Rick hate Nash? Does Hall hate Steiner? Well, you know what I mean. I like it when people hate each other. That makes for a good fight.
And that's what we're going to see here tonight. There have been problems with the Steiners. We talked about it earlier. Let's go to the footage now. We're going to take you back, first of all, I understand, from last Monday here on WCW Monday Nitro, and then this past Thursday. Here it was in the ring. Scott Steiner, I think it's very well known that Scott Steiner has been a glory hound. He completely took over this match, and there wasn't arguments. Scott saying he got the win. Rick Steiner say, hey, you need to tag me. And then Scott was angry. They seemed to function as a team this past Thursday, but when Scott Hall came in and threw Rick into Scott, an argument ensued.
That is your brother. Well, somebody hit me in the back. I went up, he pushed me. It's Hall pushed me, Scotty. Calm down, man. It's all right.
You know, Tony, if they want to win the championships tonight, the Steiners, DiBiase has to keep them focused. He's got to keep them molded and together. He can't let them get distracted. Forget all this brother stuff. They got to go out there and beat Hall and Nash, which is a very, very hard job to do.
Well, there's no question there have been communication problems with the Steiner brothers. Can they put aside those differences because the World Tag Team titles, so important, are at stake?
Gentlemen, I think Thursday, before the incident you saw at the end of the match, they had put together or put aside the differences. Don't you agree with that?
Nah, you never know, though.
Oh,
you know.
Thank you for not answering me. Let's go to the ring. It's time for the World Tag Team Championship here.
Stand up.
No, I'm not standing up. We're calling the match. You want to step aside again?
No, thank you.
You sure? You've always wanted this chair right here. You sure?
No. You're the perfect buffer.
Okay, it's time for the World.
Oh, he's wanted that chair. What was that?
World Tag Team Championship. And you know, the NWO, we had fought for a while. There were problems with Hall and Nash, the Outsiders, but I think the scene that we saw moments ago, Mike, and Brain, you can attest to that, is the fact that Hall and Nash are back together as strong as ever.
Certainly looked like they were on the same page. That outnumbered attack on the Macho Man Randy Savage, and then joining forces against Savage, Luger, and Sting after that net fell out of the ceiling.
Well, take a look right here, Mike. They're walking out with all their gold, and they're talking to each other. They seem like they're getting along quite well. Steiners, they want to win this match. They're going to have to get along very well, better than they have been, and they're going to have to work as a team.
Steiners, now that sign brings up memories of a fine that could be levied here tonight once again.
And will the big man Nash powerbomb one of the Steiners? That could happen.
He said he was going to buck the system, that he was going to go out and he was going to completely powerbomb everyone. And it didn't matter. Hollywood Hogan had the deep pockets. Well, he proved his loyalty to Hogan tonight, didn't he?
Certainly did, and he has really just laughed in the face of authority ever since J.J. Dillon made the announcement that the powerbomb, the jackknife powerbomb, was banned.
But didn't the NWO show their loyalty to Savage?
What?
Never mind.
Hey, yo. I'm sure everybody knows by now that it's time to take a little survey. Now, there's some rumors that there's trouble in the NWO, but I think we got all that stuff in the bag. So let's do your part now. Did you come to see WCW? Or did everybody in El Paso come to see the one more for the good guys?
Doesn't surprise me.
Nothing surprises me with the NWO. Ladies and gentlemen, it's for the Tag Team Championship.
Something, El Paso?
What?
Being out here tonight is just too.
They want to talk anymore?
They done yet?
I'd rather talk than fight the Steiners, wouldn't you?
Wow, that's a good point, Brain. The Steiner brothers and Hall and Nash. And this one is for the Tag Team Championship of the World. We have already seen a titanic fight with members of the NWO.
Hey, we left one out. We left one out, Kev. Everybody knows, especially you, Macho Man, that when you're NWO, you're NWO. Dig it? Ooh, no. I dare you to add something. Hey, I just want to throw a little something out to my boy at home, Six Pac. Hurry up and get well, baby, because the Wolf Pack is ready to go. And when you come back, it's most definitely going to be the year of the Wolf. Love you, baby. Miss you, Six Pac.
All right, I understand when we come back live on Nitro, the Steiner brothers will come out and we'll finally get it on with the World Tag Team title live on TNT. And for you fans in San Francisco, we do understand the event is sold out, but the very next night, Nitro is going to be at the Arco Arena in Sacramento. Tickets on Monday, February 23rd for that big Nitro event available at the box office and all Bass ticket outlets. Our fans in Philadelphia, we're not forgetting you. Monday, March 2nd is Nitro at the Core State Spectrum. Tickets at the box office and Ticketmaster. And before the Steiners make their way out, one more piece of business. We've got to say best wishes to Lance Hooper, car number 23, the Pontiac Grand Prix, the WCW car, making his debut this Saturday, the Busch Grand National Series in Daytona. Ted DiBiase will be in the pits, and also from the power plant, Chad Fortune and our good friend Dale Torborg. They'll be in the pit crew as well this coming week. So DiBiase will be at the race, and best wishes to Lance Hooper. Okay, we know how big the bicep is. Now, fans, we are getting reports from Sting and about the condition on Sting as we speak. When we left you just a few minutes ago, before the NWO came out and did their little survey and their tirade and broke our chain of thought, Sting was embroiled, was tied up in a netting. He was pounded unmercifully by Hogan in the NWO. We do not know the extent of his injuries, but we do understand he has suffered some sort of injury. We're checking, and we hope to get a report on Sting before this program goes off the air. That's not good for Sting going in to Super Brawl in 13 days, Mike.
Well, Tony, that is a bombshell word that Sting was injured in that outnumbered attack by the New World Order, especially, as you mentioned, this close to Super Brawl. We're inside 2 weeks away from the biggest return match in wrestling history, with the world's title at stake and an opportunity for WCW to regain that power.
Little argument going on here, and that's exactly, let me touch on this. Rick Steiner's going to start, which is different. He wanted to start. He and Scott went in an argument, but that's exactly what the NWO wanted, to get Sting in the ring before Super Brawl and do what they did, Brady.
Sure, you know, Hogan took a heck of a beating from Savage. I don't think anything like the beating that Sting took once that net was dropped over him. I mean, 7 men all did a number on him, and that's exactly what Hogan was doing. He was like the maestro there, like the conductor of an orchestra. He was telling everybody what to do, and when Sting was laid out, he took his own cheap shots at him. Well, it was definitely planned. They did a number on Sting. It was
no chance for Sting to fight back because of that net.
Oh, it was like a camouflage net, like they dropped during the war on you.
Well, arguably, the top 2 tag teams in professional wrestling today, head-to-head with the world's tag belts at stake.
Pounding on the back of Scott Hall. The tag was made to Scott Steiner. His brother Rick made the exchange at knee to the midsection. A pickup, look at that! Version of the choke slam.
Sending a message to the Giant, of course.
Oh, yeah, making mockery of the Giant who's been laid out. Oh, no.
Scott Steiner quickly on his feet.
How about it?
Answers with a belly-to-belly overhead release suplex.
He got snapped over real quick.
Scott pounding between the shoulder blades of a member of the Wolfpack. One half of the tag team champs, Scott Hall. Knee. Oh! He leveled the big man, and then he got laid out.
Couldn't react quickly enough. His concentration lapsed when the interference from Kevin Nash came from outside, and he walked right into that lariat from Scott Hall.
Oh boy, he's gonna pay for that.
And Rick wants Scott to make the tag, but he can't do it.
Manhandling Scott Steiner in the corner is big Kevin Nash at 7 feet tall. One of the biggest, toughest, most powerful men in the history of our sport. The guy's just putting Scott down to his knees with those right hands across the head. That is power, guys.
Nash is just so powerful, so thick and massive.
And here's something that we've seen for the past few weeks. Rick Steiner from the corner extending his hand out, trying to get the tag into Scott.
Fans, want to let you know that we hope to have an update on the injury to Sting. Of course, as you know, the communication with Sting has been few and far between in the months gone by. Fall-away slam that time. If we don't hear anything by the end of this program, we certainly will keep you up to date when we have Thunder live from Oklahoma City on Thursday on TBS. And there you see Rick Steiner not helping his brother out at all, getting the attention of Randy Anderson here.
And no tag made, just in and out. Good tag team action there. Good tag work.
You can hardly blame Rick Steiner, though, for trying to get into this matchup after Scott Hall took a cheap shot at him.
Yeah, but he's got to keep his head on straight. He's not doing his brother any good trying to get in there. His brother has to make the tag. It's that simple.
The whip in, and a big foot from the jaw all the way to the forehead. It just ran right up his face.
Pull him over there if you have to, Rick. Do whatever you have to. They do it. You know, I've always been WCW.
Yeah, right. Hand extended by Rick Steiner, calling out Scotty's name, but Scott cannot make a tag here. Just an abdominal stretch. Look at this. Pulling the leg here. Added leverage too, Mike.
Has the leg hooked. Just an opportunity here for the outsiders to maintain the control that they've had really just after the opening bell.
Well, this crowd tonight has seen a little bit of everything. What a spectacular program, top to bottom. Next Monday in Tampa, Florida, back at the State Fair. And the World Tag Team title still up for grabs here.
And we still got Thursday to go through yet.
Yes, we do. And now Nash steps across the top rope. Having their way with Scott Steiner here, guys.
He's got to tag his ball. He's got to get to the corner.
Yeah, desperately needs a 1-2. Rick Steiner makes a save.
Now pull him to the corner with you, Rick.
Not so sure Scotty could have kicked out from that. Didn't look like he had any momentum.
Looked like a last-ditch effort, didn't it?
It sure did.
Come on, DiBiase, tell him where to go. Direct him, guide him. He's got to make that tag.
Scott appeared to ease towards the corner that time, although I'm not sure Rick went to the other side of the ring post.
What is this? What is this?
Well, I think the fans, and Mike, I think you were right. We all thought it was going to be a power bomb here.
He teased it.
He sure did.
Then dropped the elbow on the back of the head.
I bet you Hogan stood up too. There goes another 50 grand on the Bemis.
And look at this. Scott Hall said, hey, go ahead, do it. Power bombing.
Do it.
Now he made the tag. Once again, he teased everyone with it. Once again, laughing in the face of WCW authority.
You don't think he's chicken, do you?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
What impact in the corner with the running clothesline.
You can see it and you can almost feel it at home.
How long do you think Scott Steiner's been in there now? Quite some
Well,
time.
Rick started out, and Scott's been in about 7 minutes or so now.
Reversal, double underhook.
Dropped him down to the side, kind of a side salto.
But he's too far away from his brother, and Hall's between them.
Rick stomping with both feet.
Walk him, DiBiase, walk him through it.
But for Scott to make a tag, he's got to go across Scott Hall. You see where Hall is in relation to Rick's hand. And as the big man reaches out from the other side.
He said, I got him.
Oh, look at this. Well, he made a tag. And Randy Anderson said, yeah, it was a tag. Scott Steiner is level. Rick Steiner is the legal man. Rick Steiner is the legal
with
man.
Scott Hall.
And I don't think Scott Hall realizes it.
He thinks he's going to finish off Scott Steiner.
He's going to go for the outsider edge. He's bulldogged. Rick's going to make a cover. 1, 2, 3. We got new champions.
Steiner's winning. Steiner's winning. Steiner's winning. Become WCW Tag Team Champions.
Talk about a night when history was made.
Bad night for the NWO. Real bad night.
The only one in the ring that realized a tag was made. Actually, the only two were Rick Steiner and Randy Anderson.
And Rick Steiner is very happy, but Scott don't seem that happy that he's tag team champions now. He's concerned. He's mad because he didn't get to do it.
Well, the dog-faced gremlin is celebrating.
And there's a sourpuss brother.
Come on, Scotty, you won the belts. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
There ain't no Iron Team.
I think Scotty was stunned about how it happened, but DiBiase, Scott, and Rick Steiner bring the gold back home to WCW.
Steiners are the winners. Rick and Scott Steiner, new WCW Tag Team Champions.
Almost a sigh of relief from DiBiase as he handed each man a belt.
Well, the frustration, what they've worked for, they've had the belts taken from them.
You are the champs, and the only gold held by the NWO now taken away by WCW, thanks to the Steiner brothers.
They've got all the belts, including those bogus ones.
Fans, we hope to have an update on Sting Thursday on Thunder. We'll see you this coming Thursday, live from Oklahoma City, and back next Monday, live